Yo, what is up, guys? It is David back at it here for another video today. And in today's video, I want to talk about something that brought to my attention this morning when I was, working out, doing my typical normal routine for the morning. And that's the topic of an unfair advantage. And what I mean by unfair advantage, basically what it means was what it says, is that in life, we tend to understand, at least I hope we all do, that life is not fair. I know that sounds like you've heard this many times before, and it's true. It's not fair at all. There's a lot of rules that get broken, things that don't always apply to the same people. It just is. It's the nature of society, the way humans are, the way we're constructed inside, internally, and hardwired in the mind and brain. I'll give you plenty of examples of what unfair advantage would look like in many different situations. But more so in this case, I mean more so in the case of unfair advantage is that you leverage what you are best at and your skill set. It maybe when it comes to your work or something like that, career, or in your dating life, maybe it might be a certain aspect about you that shines through in a certain context, or it could be you are so good at a certain subject in school that you decide that's what you want to study in college or something, or you want to build a career around that, or you have a certain physical attribute that makes you good at this sport but not as good at the other sport, or it could be anything really. It could be that you're genetically gifted and you automatically easily certain things come to you, physically speaking. Again, that's another fitness, athletic type of unfair advantage there. It could be your story, your background that gives you an unfair advantage in ways, right? So maybe you grew up in a poor household. You're used to having to work for everything you have. You know what it's like to have nothing and have to work your ass off. So you develop a work ethic. That's your unfair advantage over someone maybe like me even who didn't grow up in that situation, like a middle class household, or someone who grows up in a rich family who they don't have to work as hard, where they don't have to struggle. So when they do struggle, they really struggle and they don't know how to deal with that and make the most of that situation. But you, on the other hand, you've dealt with hardship your whole life and you've gone out of it every time. You know, nothing in life scares you. You can handle a lot of things. You've been through a lot. That's an unfair advantage. Even if it doesn't seem like it, it is in a lot of ways in that sense. So yeah, kind of diving into that. In the business perspective, it could be that a skill set, right? Maybe you're very talented at running paid advertising on the internet. You're good at making videos, so you make really good video ads. Or you're good at writing words and selling with words, so you're a copywriter, which copywriting is basically selling with words. So anytime you go to a website or read something, read a product description or whatever, or a sales page or long form whatever content, that's copywriting. Selling you on something and getting you to take an action. It could be buying something, it could be signing up for something, taking a free sample or free trial, anything like that. That's the art of copywriting. That's my unfair advantage. Many people have told me this over the years that I'm really good at just writing in general, have a way of my words. And the reason why that brought it to my attention, because I was thinking about business this morning, while I was working out during my workout. I was thinking of all the things I've tried to compensate for, all the things that I do try to improve on, but I do realize at the same time that I'm not taking advantage of my unfair advantage, and that is using the power of the written word. That is my number one skill set. If I had to bet on anything that would make me money, that would set me apart from anyone else, my competitors or business, whatever, it's that, my way to understand words and write words that sell like hotcakes. And I'm not good at making videos. I don't know how to make videos. I'm not good at photography. I'm not good at a lot of different things. I suck at a lot of things. I don't know how to code. I don't know how to code a website. But I can outsource a lot of different things, right? Let people fill in the gaps I'm not good at. That's leverage. And then leveraging my skill set so I focus on the things I'm really the best at. And that's, writing copy, creating sales pages and all that stuff like that for whatever I'm selling. Whatever. For example, this is just me personally in my life. For you, it could be something else. It could be that you're very good at communicating with people, so you might be a good leader. You could be good at outsourcing tasks and getting the most out of your employees, or getting the most out of your team if you're working in a team. Um, it could be that you're super outgoing, so you're very social. So by default, you're able to meet a lot of new people that can help you because you're very social. Like, I'm not very good at that. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta work on that. I'm still working on that. Always working on that. Getting out more, right? Stuff like that, right? Um, Someone like that fills my gap. Someone maybe is outgoing, not who's extroverted. That's the exact opposite of what I am. I'm good at a lot of things. Maybe the other person's better at other things, and that's where you can partner up with people to help you out. And in life, the same thing too. If you're not the best at staying on task, get an accountability partner. Get someone who's the exact opposite. Who's gonna not let you slide and shit. That's an unfair advantage, and there's a lot of different ways you can create unfair advantages. Or maybe you're in your dating life. An unfair advantage would be having friends introduce you to potential new romantic partners. That's a lot easier than approaching people you never known before. And a lot easier. That's positioning yourself in an unfair way. You already created that positive, I guess you could say, first impression, because you're already friends with someone. You already kind of know each other indirectly, of course, but that's unfair at all. That's an unfair advantage. You already kind of know the person. It helps a huge ton, immensely. I can't understate how important that is to leverage your strengths, minimize your weaknesses, outsource them, get people around you to help you with them, diminish the effects of those weaknesses. That's the main lesson takeaway of this. Find your unfair advantage or unfair advantages. Ideally, pick one that you're so good at that you just blow people out of the water with that. Again, it doesn't apply to anything in your life. Apply this to every aspect of your life. Watch your life change. Watch your life get easier in that way, because you're not. I mean, life is not necessarily easy, but you wanna create the least friction possible for you to have that life you want. And taking advantage of the things that give you unfair advantages in life are a huge part of doing that. So find them, exploit them, make the most out of them. Have a great, happy Sunday, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and make sure you comment down below what your unfair advantage is. And if you have multiple unfair advantages, what's your top 3? I'd like to know what you think is your unfair advantage in whatever aspect it is in your life. And with that said, I will see you in the next video. Peace.